I'm Jack Kelly, a reporter for the main campus, and I'm here with Jeremiah Jenkins, a professional baseball player for the San Francisco Giants organization. Thanks, Jeremiah, for coming back to Maine and talking to us for a little bit. How does it feel to be back for these couple weeks, just working out a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's been nice to being back up here. You know, Maine's been my home for the past 3 years and whatnot. So being able to come back up and relive all the memories that I have here, you can't really beat that. So, I mean, it was nice being up here. It's still cold, as always,
Right.
but, I mean, that's the one thing that's never going to change about Maine, dealing with the cold. But other
Yeah.
than that, it's been a pleasure being up here.
That's
Seeing
awesome.
all the coaches, all the new guys on the team, meeting everyone, it's been awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
So originally you're from Maryland, right?
Mhm.
So what was the process of coming to Maine like? Did you play baseball from when you were younger and you wanted to do that and you wanted to commit to a college? What was that process like?
Yeah, so I started playing when I was 3, but
Yeah.
the process when coming to Maine started around, I would say, the summer of 2019. I was playing travel ball for my team back in Maryland, and we were up in a tournament in New Jersey, and the recruiting coordinator for Maine at the time, he was there watching me play, and the game he came to happened to have 2 home runs that game. So after the game, he called me and my parents and said, "Hey, we just saw you play. We really like your swing. We want you to come up to a camp." And at that time, I didn't have any offers, so I was like, "Yeah, come on, let's go. I'll take it." So after he called me, me and my parents, we talked about it, and then we went up to the camp in October. I did well, and they offered me, and then the rest is history.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So your time at UMaine, three great years, 3 productive years. I guess just your first year, what was it like being a freshman on the team and learning from some guys like you mentioned?
Yeah.
Colin.
Yeah, it
and
was.
Quinn.
Yeah, it was definitely a learning experience. You know, coming from high school, you know, you're playing with guys who are, 14, 16, 17, 18, but now in college, you're playing against grown men. There were guys who were 22, 23, so it was definitely a learning curve, being a young kid on the block and then coming up to play with these older guys. It's definitely something that you got to adjust to, and it's not easy. I struggled a little bit my freshman year, but I had success within that, but also just learning how to adjust to certain things, learning new aspects of the game, and also the mental challenges as well.
Yeah. Your second year, your team was very successful, going to the NCAA tournament.
Oh, so awesome.
What was that process like, and what was some of your favorite memories from that time?
I think just some of my favorite memories. I think just we knew that we could do it because my freshman year we lost in the tournament, but the team that we came back with that following year, my sophomore year, we knew we had the guys to do it. I think it was just more of our mentality and the way we played together as a team. Everyone did their role. I think that was the most exciting thing, just watching everyone gel at their certain positions, at their certain spots in the lineup, and then all that came together as one. It was actually such a beautiful thing to watch. We had having fun, dancing, smiling, joking around. That's when the game was the fun for us.
That's cool.
Mhm.
And last year as well, another great year for you.
Uh-huh.
One of the best hitters in the collegiate system. Um, so what was that like for you, just seeing the ball really well, and having a great successful year?
I mean, I credit that to the work that I put into the off season. I mean, this game is already as hard as it is. So I mean, whenever you can find success in it, you got to take it in stride and be grateful for it. And that's something that I truly believe in. It's not always going to reward you with good seasons or good at bats or good games, but all you can do is keep showing up to the field, trying your best, putting in the work in the off season, and then seeing what happens out on the field. So that's what I credit it to. But being able to have the career I did at Maine, I'm extremely grateful for it. I wouldn't trade it in for the world.
Yeah. And you mentioned working out a lot. What's that like now, working out? You work out almost every day, you said?
Yeah, almost every day. Now we're in the off season now, so and then the Giants, they gave me a program to do in the off season, for lifting, mobility, how to keep my body loose and in shape for spring training coming up. So basically, I would go Monday through Friday, and then I don't have any lifting on Saturday or Sunday, but I still try to find a way to hit or get some sort of work in. So really, the work never stops. It's just more about managing the work that you do. Not every day needs to be a very taxing day. Some days you gotta go lower in weight. Some days you go higher. Some days you find a happy medium.
Great, yeah.
Yeah.
And so let's just talk about the process of getting drafted as well.
Mhm.
So last year, could you just walk me through that after the season ended?
Yeah. Unfortunately, our season ended in a very tough way. That last out to Albany, we just needed to win that one game. But yeah, it ended in a tough way. But then after that, I went home for a little bit, rested up after the season for about a week or two, and then I wanted to play a little bit of summer ball to prepare for the draft. I didn't want to sit out for 3 months and not do anything. So I played summer ball for about 2 weeks, did pretty well. And then I had a couple workouts I went to. I had a workout with the New York Mets, the Red Sox. So it was a pretty cool experience being able to go to all these big league stadiums and see what it's like to play in those type of stadiums. And then after that, I just rested until the draft came. And then on day 3, I heard my name called, and then that was it. I was going to San Francisco.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What was that like hearing your name?
Oh my God! You don't believe it. Actually, I had to turn it off because I was getting so nervous.
Yeah.
But then at the end, my sister, it was me and my sister watching it, and then she just screamed, "San Francisco, San Francisco!" So it was amazing. My phone was blowing up. My parents were calling me. Everyone was congratulating me. It was an amazing experience to be able to say you've been drafted into Major League Baseball. Is something that not too many people can say they have done, and that's something I'm extremely grateful for.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So now, last season you played, you said, in San Jose
Mm-hmm.
for a little bit in the summer. What was
Yeah.
that process like?
That was pretty cool. So after I got drafted, I went to rookie camp in Arizona for about a month. And then after that, they called me up to San Jose, which is the high A affiliate of the Giants. And so I played there for about 2 weeks to end the year and then went into the playoffs. And seeing that level of play, it was very, very different. You know, guys throw harder, the pace of play is faster, the pitchers are more savvy. It's more of just a mental challenge. You know, how can you blend in with all these guys who are, you know, good at the sport because they're there for a reason. So, I mean, being there, it was definitely a learning curve. It was fun. I think I did fairly well for my first year. I think I could have done some things better, but to be able to at least get that experience firsthand, I would say it was a great time.
And a little bit of a playoff atmosphere. You
Yeah, we had a
playoff
playoff. Yeah, first playoff atmosphere. You know, seeing that type of environment. You know, that playoffs is where it matters. That's where, you know, everyone wants to butter their bread. So I mean, being able to experience the playoffs as well was something I'll never forget too in the first professional season.
That's great.
Yeah.
And what's something you're looking to improve on this offseason?
This offseason, I would definitely say getting faster, getting more mobile with my body, being able to move. Because, you know, I'm a bigger guy. So I got to be able to, you know, get my weight moving in the way that the team wants me to. So that's something I'm working on. And also hit it in the offensive aspect, being able to be smooth in the box, you know, not being so jumpy on changeups and off-speed pitches, being able to stay on my backside, control my weight a little bit. So that all comes back to just controlling how I move my body in the box as well.
And then one final question, I guess,
Yeah.
is what's your favorite memory here playing baseball at UMaine or just being here as a student in general?
Favorite memory here at UMaine? I would say baseball-wise, nothing beats winning the championship. That first championship, that's something you never forget. As a student-wise, I think just seeing everyone on campus, you know, going to hockey games, working with you guys, because working with the event staff, working soccer, and just being social with everyone, those are memories that last forever. No matter what I did on the baseball field, just outside of baseball, meeting new people, new memories, and meeting all these great people up here, that's something I'll never forget. Just being social with everyone, seeing how everyone interacts up here, the nature, the vibe. So that's definitely something that I love for sure.
Yeah, it's a great community.
It's a great community up here.
Well,
You can't
thank
beat
you,
it.
Jeremiah,
Yes,
for
sir.
coming
Yes, sir.
back. It was great to work with you.
Appreciate it.
Anyways, this has been Jeremiah Jenkins. I'm Jack Kelly reporting for the main campus.
Sweet.